The following program is a part of Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Today, we'll be talking about what we've learned about ourselves during our time at college.
We'll also be talking about that horrendous sound outside of Franklin.
And later on, we'll be having another special guest and also our hot take. All that and more on The College Voice.
Throughout our time in college, whether it's just begun, progressing, or ending soon, what have we learned about ourselves?
This has been a crazy learning experience for me. I started my college career thinking that I had everything planned out, and I started in architecture. I did it for 2 years, and then I realized that no, I don't have everything planned out, and neither does anyone else around me.
Yeah.
Like we all have an idea of where we want to be, but nothing solid. Everybody has their own path, and you take it however fast or however slow that you want to and that you're comfortable with. Yeah. So I think that was one of the biggest things that has affected not only what I thought about like in my past, but also about how I think about my future.
For me, it was like the big whole social anxiety thing about it, because I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna make friends and all that stuff, and I was like, I'm kind of scared and stuff like that. But I think week one, I mean, Kramer, you can. I basically found a group of friends, and then group has kind of dispersed a little bit, but now a
little bit.
No, a lot. But now I guess I always like to say College Voice is like my friend group. So. Yeah, but the social.
We love you for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. I love y'all too. But I think the social thing was the big thing that I was really scared about, and I'm like, and I think now being a sophomore and having that year, and then now I'm like, okay, it's okay. I have a good group of friends and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the main thing. I still get anxious a ton and stuff like that, but we're good. We're doing better now.
We're better.
It's the knowledge that you're gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be okay.
Exactly.
I think for me, I really came in struggling with the idea of being entirely independent, and so because for me, I have to pay for everything. I have to pay for anything extra, obviously, but also all of my college, and so. For me, I was really stressed about that. And I was really stressed about the responsibility that you take on when you have to do things like that. But going through this experience, I think what really helps is having parents that are supportive, and they're hey, we can't help you with this, but don't feel like you have to go without anything. Because you're in college. You're paying for all this yourself, let me help you with your groceries once in a while. And I live in a dorm, so it's not it's a ton, but every once in a while. So, or gas. And, sometimes my mom, she's like, oh, here's this, and I'm like, you just miss me so much. But
You just want me.
but yeah, but so I think for me that was what I came in struggling with the most, and also just being in the exploratory program in general. For me, getting into the college voice was so kind of ballsy for me. Like, as a freshman, I really just kind of did it, and I wasn't expecting anything to come up from it. But now that I did it, I'm like, wow, I have met so many cool people, found out what DMP was, like, so who knows? Yeah, like, so who knows where I'll go, because I still don't have that figured out, but it's nice to have people you can rely on.
Yeah, it's
So-
crazy how many connections you make just because of a one-off thing.
Yeah,
Very true.
yeah, like off of
Very
a
true.
chance, and
Yeah.
it opens up a whole new world,
Yeah,
so, yeah,
100%.
that's cool.
I would just say it's just a big difference from moving directly from high school to like college. Like, it's a big like difference. Like, you're independent, you have to do stuff. Like, there's some similar stuff to it, but it's not like entirely the same, because like obviously you're independent, you have to make decisions more on really your own. You can't really rely on you can rely on other people, just not as much as you would like in high school. And that's kind of what really just really stood out to me. And also another thing was just being around like people that you don't really like just see every day, and it's just like it's just kind of wild. But I've learned to adapt to it, and yeah, pretty much.
Fisher basically said my thing. I came here, it's like I know 2 people.
Yeah.
I no longer speak to one of the people. I accidentally said something really, really mean, and now they don't talk to me. But it's like the one-off thing is I met him, and then I had all of this, and now I'm here. But what I really, really want to know, what has been going on in my mind for weeks? What is going on with that water tower? What is that sound?
Round of applause. Yeah.
What is going on? What are they doing? Why is it so loud? Why can I hear it from the back? What is going on?
Okay, I will say this. The first time you guys were talking about it, I had no idea what you guys were talking about. And then once I had went to like the back way that you can take to like Franklin Hall, I went that way. Yeah. And then I heard the water tower. I'm like, there's no way this is what you guys are talking about. I can hear that from my dorm too.
No, because my big thing was like, okay, I heard it in class. And I'm like, okay, we're in McGilvery, so I'm like, okay, it can't be that loud. I walk outside with both my headphones on,
You still hear it.
I still hear it. I'm like, what is happening?
I had that same experience.
My
Just
guess is that they're repainting it.
But wait, why would you need a sound for
When does
that?
paint sound like that?
Because they like sandpaper.
I think they're taking the paint off first.
Oh.
But
That's why
I
it was
wanna-
dark gray.
Yeah, I want to talk about the fact that when you know, like that little space, you walk past Kent Hall towards McGilvery.
Yeah.
There's that little section, and there's like garbage cans right there.
Yeah.
Why did that create like a vacuum? like a paradox almost. Like, I walked through there, and like the sound was like going through both ears, like back and forth, back and forth. It was terrible. That was the first time I noticed it.
I have not noticed it yet.
Seriously?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna. Sooner rather than later, you're gonna notice
I
it.
know what you guys are talking about, but I've never heard it myself.
Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I live in Engelman, so that's all the way by the business building,
Oh,
far
yeah.
from the noise. I eat at DI, which is closer.
Yeah.
But I still haven't heard it.
Yeah.
And then I walk from like the Taco Bell direction to Franklin
Yeah.
on Fridays. So yeah, I don't hear it on my way here.
There was
And maybe I'm just lucky with where I'm at on campus.
Because like, bruh.
It was 2 weeks ago on either a Tuesday or Thursday because we had How the Earth Works.
Yeah.
And that's when it was like at its peak, at its loudest. And I
Oh,
was like,
man.
what is happening?
Like, what is going
Where is
on?
the plane? Why is it getting louder? Where is it?
I literally stood out because I got to my class sooner for whatever reason, and I was watching these people as they would come out of the building. They'd go like, they'd look around, and I was just like laughing to myself.
Yeah. I mean, it is annoying.
It's
but
like-
if they are painting it, I really hope they do like the football logo, the flash, like walking, because I think that logo is kind of tough. But like
That would be tough.
Like, and it's way better than like what they had, which was like the K with like the really, like.
It was the old. They had the
the
eagle
old
and
K
the
with the
Kent
eagle,
Yeah,
snake.
they have the annoyed bird. on the one, and then I want them to do the walking flash on the other.
That would be pretty cool.
Like regardless what they're doing, if they're sandpapering it, I don't know. That should not sound like a 1920s like thing that they're trying to get back up and running, man.
Can we get like a statement after?
Yes.
We are so sorry.
Need some sort of like
Financial
payment.
contact.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going by Kent Hall, don't. It's gonna be loud.
Like,
But no, it's very annoying.
bro, like,
It has to be bad if we're having a conversation about it right now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, who do you think
I'm
brought it
so
up?
fortunate enough.
Honestly. Kent said, the next time it happens, I'm dragging you out here.
Please
Or
do.
take a video.
Because I want to
Go
be a
take
part
a
of the
video, yeah.
conversation. I want to know.
So loud.
It's like,
Videos don't do it justice. I tried to take a video. Videos do not do it justice.
audio recording?
Like, it's worse than nails on a chalkboard.
They also just do
Seriously.
it. They do
It's
it at the
that
most like
bad.
random
Yeah.
times too. Like,
Honestly.
they
loud.
like they do it during the middle of the day.
They do.
Which I guess it's like, okay, when else are you gonna do it? But like, come on.
But also, they're doing it with that tarp over it, too.
that too.
Isn't even
Like,
Would you rather
why?
than do it at 6 a.m.?
Yes.
They have done it at 6 a.m.
I don't live over there.
Yeah, so
Like, I've heard it.
It's not my
I don't
problem.
think there are
surprised you
any.
haven't heard it because Engelman's kind of close.
It's sort of
kinda-
close. Yeah, it's right down that road. It's on the same street.
I will say
But-
though, the water tower having a little hat is kind of cute.
I know.
I would say that. I would agree with that.
I've definitely seen it. I just never
the-
seen them
just the
working.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them working.
It's not
Heard them work.
Seen, but not
Yeah,
not
it's
seen,
like,
but heard.
It's like nicely painted now and stuff like that. So I'm thinking.
Like, how long do you guys think this is gonna go for?
That's
Probably
what-
another week or
at
so.
least
Maybe
4 more
That's
weeks.
what I'm scared
4
about.
more weeks, really.
100%. What are we on about?
I don't know. Well, don't go anywhere because after the break, we interview the president of USG, Ivory Kendrick.
Hey guys, today we're going to be asking for people's hot takes. Do you have a hot take for us?
Kent State has a real space issue with how it uses its utilities on campus. It has a real planning issue as well. Case point, the business building, I've seen the proposals for the other ways it could have looked. I can tell you the one we have now is the worst one. I hear it's a very poorly utilized building because there's a lot of, I mean, just look at it. There's a lot of open space. There's no room for classrooms. There's like 5 lecture halls tops. Compare that to the old business building that had a ton of room for classrooms and it's all just flashy open space. And a fun fact about the business building, the company who was making the big glass panels for it ran out of money and went out of business halfway through the project. So Kent State had to scramble and find a new company that could make these glass panels in the exact same way so it wouldn't look like completely different halfway through.
Interesting. Where did you get all that information? I'm curious.
I like to do a lot of research about stuff like this. One of my bosses here has been with Kent State since the 90s as a student and then as an employee, so I get a lot of internal information from him.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Do you want to be on the College Voice right now?
Sure.
All right, what is a hot take that you can tell us?
DI is overrated. It fell off after last semester.
Interesting. Do you have any more perspective that you would like to share?
I'm not really sure what happened. It was fine last semester, but it fell off. It's not as good as it was.
Do you think Eastway is better?
Yeah, actually. They always dog on Eastway, but I don't think it's that bad.
Interesting. I don't think I've heard that.
I also lived right near DI last year, and that was the only source of food, and it gets mid as hell real quick.
No, for sure. What is a hot take that you have?
Cincinnati, which is, further down south, which is closer to Kentucky, has way better weather than pretty much anywhere else in Ohio. But the thing is that a turd is still a turd. The weather here sucks so bad. It's windy as all hell. Look at my hair right now. I'm telling you, it's never like this. And then just the other week, I had a polo on. It's ridiculous. Stay consistent.
What is a hot take that you have?
Chick-fil-A is better than Cane's.
Interesting. I strongly disagree, personally. Yeah, do you have any reasoning at all?
I just feel like Chick-fil-A has more than Cane's does. They have breakfast, too.
That is a good point. I definitely agree with that. What's your go-to at Chick-fil-A?
Either a chicken sandwich or the grilled nuggets.
Thank you. What is a hot take that you have?
Cane's is absolutely garbage.
Why?
It tastes wet and soggy. It's never any good. When I'm there, when I take it out, it's wet, soggy. If you need sauce for your chicken to be good, your chicken is terrible.
I honestly think that's just bad luck. Every Cane's experience I have had has been very good. Is it just the chicken, or do you like anything else they have?
The bread's good. That's about it.
I love the bread. I think the bread is very good. Anything else that you want to share?
Watch the College Voice.
Watch the College Voice. Vinny, what is a hot take that you have?
Throwback to last season, season 13, beaches suck. They're horrible.
Beaches suck?
Yes.
Why do beaches suck?
There's nothing to do there. Everything that you would want to do there that's good, you could just go do at a pool. If you want to go swim, go at a pool, bro. You're going to a beach literally just to swim and get sand in your buns. It's awful. It's annoying. You get sunburned. You have to deal with other people. If you're at a pool, it's a private thing. You don't have to deal with as much people. And I get there's like public pool parties, but like, bro, just go to a private pool. It's not that deep. The beach is going to have way more people anyway. It's horrible. Bad experience. You get stuff in your clothes. It sucks.
All right, I think you're wrong, but thank you.
So now it's time to bring on a very special guest. Please welcome student body president of Kent State's undergraduate government, Ivory Kendrick.
Hello.
So, Ivory, to start, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about like what you do in USG.
There you go. So my name is Ivory Kendrick. I am a public health major with a minor in political science. I have a concentration in health administrative services.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, and it's all fun stuff too. It's all Excel and Outlook and Microsoft. And then I recently just got accepted into my grad classes, so I'll be doing a NPH in public health, and then I'll be doing an MPA in public administration.
And are you staying here for your?
I am,
yeah.
So they're not getting rid of me yet.
Yeah.
They're not getting rid of me yet.
Yeah. So what makes you want to stay at Kent State? Is it just you know everyone here? Do they have a great program?
Yeah. It's probably just the connections I fostered. Like my college, like I love them to death. They are so. It's like when I walk in there, I don't see it as me going into like the dean's office. It's scary, whatever. Like I'll knock on my dean's door and be like, "What's up, Sonia?" And we'll just like literally, and it's just like, and me and her will just kind of just yap it up for a little bit. I'll talk to different people, just like, and it's kind of the community that we foster, and I really just enjoy that. And I'm like, I'm already at Kent, you know what I mean? And I don't plan on teaching here, so I'm like, why not just get my degree here too in like graduate school?
Yeah, so. that makes a lot of sense. I feel like with a lot of the programs here, they really do have a good sense of community. I've noticed it in my architecture classes. I've noticed it in my VCD classes. Basically, if you want to be there, then you'll find people who also want to be there, and those connections are definitely going to be meaningful and last you throughout your years and years to come.
So it's awesome. But and then second part of the question was like USG and what it is. So USG, it's the undergraduate student government for Kent State campus. We do initiatives, we do different kind of like discussions with faculty and staff, and we're really trying to voice students' ideas, what they want changed. We want to be that liaison for students to admin. And it's really important, especially like there's so much in the world that I feel like we kind of are okay with it being the status quo. And I'm very much an advocate for change, and that's why I got into USG, because I wanted to make that change.
That makes sense. So so what are some of your favorite moments about being in Kent State, this career path that you're following?
Oh, just like Kent State in general?
Well, specifically, I guess, Kent State in general. Tell us maybe your favorite moments in USG, because you're saying you're pretty much the voice of the students.
Yeah. So I think one of my favorite moments, just being at Kent, being a leader at Kent, I think is seeing how much the people who I've been a mentor to have grown. Like it kind of like, and this is gonna sound really like cheesy, but it kind of warms my heart, because I've literally seen people who came in as freshmen who I taught in a Pure Success Academy class, and now I'm serving with them on USG. And like they got elected by their peers, and they're serving with me and having these great ideas and initiatives, and just to see like the journey that they kind of went on is just like, it's so wholesome to me.
Of course. And
it makes me feel like I truly made an impact, and like they'll take that and then they'll give it to their mentees, and then carrying on a legacy.
Exactly. I was literally just about to say that. It's, you're passing down all this knowledge and wisdom.
Make me sound old. Make me sound old. But no,
obviously not. But that's great. That's great to hear.
But USG, I think one of my favorite moments. It was actually when I got sworn in is one of my favorite moments, just personally. Because at the end of our meetings are very long. I don't know if y'all have ever been to them, but they're kind of long.
I've not had the pleasure.
They're kind of long. We have like discussion, but at the very end, the previous president was like, "Now I'm going to pass on the gavel." And then I picked up the gavel and I was like, "I'm adjourning this meeting at whatever time," and I like banged on the thing, and everyone just stood up and started clapping, and it made me realize like I have the potential to do so much this year. And it just kind of made me feel like you have that imposter syndrome. At that moment, gone.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's amazing.
yeah.
That is really amazing. Just seeing everybody like listening to you and looking to you for answers.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big role to play.
Yeah.
And from what it sounds like you're handling it very well.
Oh, yeah.
And with great manners too.
Yeah, we have some rough patches, but I'm not gonna let it get us down. Every organization, every person has like a time and place where they just kind of feel like stuff's kind of going haywire and stuff like that, but we get through it, and it's all about managing that and knowing how to get through it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So what kind of situations or issues, you're just talking about these things that, you guys have to deal with occasionally. So what kind of things have you guys had to deal with that kind of like whether that stresses you out or whether it's like, a big problem on campus?
Yeah. So I think especially with the identity centers closing, it's been a lot of people looking to different organizations for help. And so a lot of that is helping people kind of help their organizations. Like a good example is like I'm having a meeting with the grad student president, and when she picked up GSS and the grad student senate, she didn't really know like how to like run a student government, and like that's fair because they didn't really have a traditional one. Yeah. And so she's like, I just really need help trying to figure this out. And I'm like, all right, let's have a meeting, sit down, we'll talk about it.
So you again took on that kind of mentor kind of position. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, and then just like that, and on top of like organizations trying to make sure that events are still happening even despite the identity centers being closed, like Karamu, like LabGrad, like all these things are happening or in motion. It's just finding out where to start and finding out who's your allies and who's going to help you. That's kind of the hard part, and I'm trying to be there just to make sure that I can help out wherever I can.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear. So what advice would you give us then? Again, you're passing down your wisdom to us all. So what kind of advice would you give us students who are anxious about college life? This woman, she came to you, she was anxious about, being in that position. So
I think the biggest advice I could give is that you're not supposed to know how to do things firsthand. Like I think we get into our minds a lot where it's like, oh, I'm supposed to know how to run this organization as the president, or I'm supposed to know this content first time going through it.
But this is our first time living.
Exactly. And we see all these people who have years and years and years and practice, and we're like trying to compare ourselves to them, but you really can't. Like you have to take like the small little like baby steps and ask those questions. You might feel like you sound dumb, but in reality, you're learning more so you can be better.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you so much. So is there anything that you'd like to promote that's coming up soon? A USG event, any special occasions or?
Oh my gosh! Tonight they're having the Fab a talent show. So go to which one am I looking at? Go to that. Go to the talent show.
Fab talent show. What time is that?
That is going to be at I believe 6 o'clock. I will be there. I'll probably be. I'm not gonna wear a suit. I'm not gonna wear. I'll be my USG merch. I'm kind of suited out. We went to the State House this week, and I'm suited out a little bit.
All right then. But right. Well, hey, don't go anywhere. After break, we're gonna keep it hot with Ivory Kendrick with our hot take.
Always. Hello, I'm Ivory Kendrick, and my hot take is that the library Starbucks is better than the Esplanade Starbucks.
I don't have an opinion.
That's crazy.
Which is fair.
I do.
The only thing that I would say is I've been going to the Esplanade Starbucks for a while, only because it's right on the side of campus that I'm on with all my classes. So, and I think their coffee's great. I think that the people there are nice. They're fast, although it is very crowded.
Absolutely.
That's the thing is like the library Starbucks, and it's just like they have the decorations. It's like you can go get your coffee and sit down, listen to the music. You can go study right there with the computers. They got everything. Well, the Esplanade, it's like you're right. It is so crowded because it's so jam packed, and that's one of the reasons why I just go to the library.
I feel like every time I go to the Esplanade Starbucks, it's got so many people, and they do have tables. They have chairs. But they're all kind of in a little corner.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to be kind of stuffed in there with everybody else. And also, I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm like, every now and then, I dabble in a little bit of almond milk. Their almond milk tastes.
Saying it like it's a bad thing.
But like,
guys, I have my own hot take. Almond milk, I drink it.
Like theirs tastes like cardboard. I don't know what it is. It's not that way at the library one. So I'm just gonna consider that an Esplanade problem.
I don't know what cardboard tastes like.
Yeah, why are you drinking cardboard water? That's kind of crazy.
You could prefer like a paper cup. You know, when it, like you can taste it, paper cup.
Then say paper cup.
But they're like the same. All right, I'm getting bullied.
I don't like going to the Esplanade because they don't have boxes. They don't have cardboard that they're just willing to give out.
What?
It's the vibes that you're giving. You know, it tastes like cardboard.
I was gonna say.
The only time I've been to either of them was I was filming a man on the street thing for the blurb, and the library was fine with us filming in there, and the Esplanade was not. So I'm gonna agree personally.
There's also a lot more room, just in general, at the library.
Yeah.
Like, you can go sit at the computers. You can go upstairs or whatever and wait for your coffee. Like there's so much room for you to sit around and wait. And in the Esplanade, it's not as much room, but the convenience is the Esplanade for me.
That's crazy. Me personally, because like when I'm getting a coffee, I'm trying to go study, so I'm like library all the way, because it's like I can bam, get coffee, go up the elevator, the scary elevators scary elevators.
Oh my gosh.
I click 3 and then it goes to 5, and I'm like, all right, okay. But yeah, it's like boom, boom, get my coffee, and I'm already up there studying, got my food, and I'm just chilling. Yeah, Esplanade, it is like, it's a good pick me up, but at that point, I'm just like, I don't want to wait in that long line.
Do you ever eat at Starbucks?
Do I ever eat at Starbucks? Do I like sit down and eat at Starbucks?
Or like, do you get any of their food?
Oh yeah, my favorite is the double smoked bacon.
Okay.
That one.
Got you. I used to really love the turkey pesto ciabatta, and they got rid of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There was some times where that tomato would freak me out sometimes. it'd be like. I don't know how to explain it. It was cooked, but it wasn't. It was weird.
It's like those roasted tomatoes that are like weird and like flat and weird.
Flat?
They're like kind of flat.
Somehow dry, but also wet at the same time.
Guys, please. I guess a sliced tomato is, but it's not. It's like whatever.
I know what you're saying.
Thank you. Yeah.
So it's gonna be flat. You want the whole tomato?
Why is this just fitting for everybody?
The whole tomato.
Kramer's just hating.
I have to find something.
Kramer's just hating.
You've
coffee.
You've never. They have tea. They have refreshers.
I don't go to Starbucks.
You could ask them for milk. I did that one time. I asked them for milk.
No, you are the kind of guy who would get a milk.
Not from I can get a gallon of milk for less.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably true.
I can get a gallon of milk for less anywhere else.
But you get the Starbucks.
I just asked them for a cup of milk. I was like, can I just get a large cup of milk? And they kind of looked at me funny, and then they gave it to me.
Did you actually ask them that?
Yes, I drank like a large cup of milk.
Wow. How much? Wait, how much did it cost you? Because we had a presentation during the Extra Life, and Jillian, she said that the Starbucks milk probably cost like $6.
I'm gonna be honest. I have declining balance on my card still from when I lived on campus. So like I literally just have it and just hope for the best.
So it's free.
Every single time I just hope for the best, and I'm like, let's see if I have money on it still.
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free. It's basically free. It's free money.
I kind of want to add another layer. Einstein Bros. I can't stand it.
Really?
Why?
I hate to say it.
What's wrong with Einstein Bros?
Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The College Voice BSE, and follow us on Instagram at @thecollegevoice_KSU.
And for all your local news, stay tuned for KSTV's newscast at 6 p.m. Also, tune into the new College Voices podcast on BlackSquirrelEntertainment.com. See you next time.